Nakia Brown, and I am the lead teacher for Sankofa Freedom Academy Charter School Lower School. It gives me great honor to stand here in this space and celebrate Dr. Martin Luther King, a hero in our race. I stand here with the winners of the Sankofa Freedom Academy Charter School Poetry Contest dedicated to the life of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And on this day, we salute Martin.
We salute Martin, preacher. We salute Martin, speaker. We salute Martin, leader. We salute Martin, hero. I remember.
I remember and I dream. I dream a world safe and sound where no trash or litter touched our ground. I dream a world where cash ruled people's lives and where married men respected their wives. I dream a world protected for the babies yet to come. I dream a world where we spoke with heshima to our elders and our young. I dream a world with great leaders like Malcolm X and Rosa Parks. I dream a world where we are enlightened and not in the dark. I dream a world. Let us follow Dr. King's dream. Let us honor MLK Day in a peaceful and respectful way.
All right. I remember Dr. Martin Luther King.
I remember from my days in grade school that loud voice booming on the TV. He was someone that grown-ups talked about. Elders huddled around the TV. They watched in fear for him and in awe. I remember his voice panned the nation, crying our passions, dogs barking in the streets, men in sheets, water used as weapons. Yet our people still rejoiced, and then they mourned. I remember Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. as he cried peace, death on his coattails, yet he still spied glory. And on this day, we all remember Dr. King with solitude and hope as we move from deep thought to righteous action, with acts of kindness and compassion, building new leaders, one child at a time, to make this world a better place for your great-grandchildren, your grandchildren, hers and mine. I remember.
I remember. I remember. I remember.
We remember. And on this day, we celebrate Dr. Martin Luther King.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Okay. Do you dream of a better world? I dream of a better world. I dream of a world where we love to live and live to love, and we find it easy to forgive. I dream of a world where we didn't strive on greed, and we rarely crave the things we don't need. I dream of a world where we all could get along and wouldn't be upset when we're wrong. I dream of a world where color and difference is a beautiful thing, and being different never brings shame. I dream of a world where everyone knows they should not bring harm, and everyone knows how to get along. I dream of a world where everything has purpose and meaning, and everyone can stand tall and not be leaning. I dream of a world where I will only hear pop pop on the 4th of July, and not wait to see on the news that one of my brothers had died. I dream of a world where my brothers and sisters don't sell drugs and not be happy with being a thug. I dream of a world where women get the same opportunity as men and not have their goals and dreams shoved in a bin. I dream of a world where fathers love with all their hearts and not have the mother playing both parts. I dream of a world where children can go out and play and their mothers won't have to worry and dismay. I dream of a world where our children love school and once they're there, they won't act like a buffoon. I dream of a world where quick money isn't a quick solution and there was real meaning to our Constitution. I dreamt a dream of a beautiful world which can come true. My dear brothers and sisters, it's all up to me and you.
All right.
Good morning. Good morning. A dream is born by the soul, raised by the heart, and educated by the mind, until it takes over your life and becomes you. I had a dream of a world of my own. I was young at the time. I was only about 2. And this wasn't the average dream. I saw this with my eyes open. It was reality. The dream at that point was quite simple. Everything and everyone was clear. Instead of your shade, I saw your heart and I saw your soul. That's right. I saw you. I saw beyond the surface of that poor black mother. I saw beyond her raggedy clothes and her initial appearance. I saw how she had to struggle. I saw how she had to raise her son off a week's paycheck. And I saw how she had to put clothes on his back and food on his table. And to make sure that he was raised to be a gentleman of high standards. And that when it was his turn to raise a family, he was able. I saw beyond the bars of that incarcerated brother. I saw beyond his orange jail suit. I saw beyond the act he put on for others. But I saw why he stole from that store. I saw his son and himself. I saw his son and himself on the corner, doing their best trying to make it while being poor. He knew his son was on the verge of starvation, so he decided to save him. Because this wasn't just feed the children. To him, it was save a nation. So he ran in the store and took the bread. Got caught stealing and he ran out, only to come and realize his son was dead. And that's when he shed his first tear. He gave in immediately and turned himself in. And that's why he's in here. Not because he was an evil man, but because institutional racism hit him hard with their sinister plan. He was set up from the start, with no opportunities or a helping heart. So we learn not to judge a book by its cover, but to learn to know, enjoy, and understand each other. I dream of a world where I don't have to live in fear of another man simply because he's a lighter tan. And I dream of a world where my little sis can walk the streets and not worry about a 56-year-old man trying to holler with his obnoxious beep beep. I dream of a world where I can look at my brother and stand right beside him and say, I got his back and he got mine. We got each other. And then that dream grew until the marrow in my bones were replaced with the wonderful sounds of freedom. The same sounds of Dr. King's song. My blood was soon moving to the rhythm of equality. Still, the King's song. My soul was lifted and my dream became reality. I saw all of the good, as well as the wrong. I found truth. Then I knew I was a descendant of Dr. King. I knew we were the children of that dream. So what happens when you see the same image of the same thing, that perfect day or that perfect daydream? It becomes reality for you. So you're not surprised when you open your eyes and you see what's inside. Then they try to murder you and steal your pride. You look them in the eyes and say, I still see the good inside. Now, when I sleep, I never rest. Because I open my eyes to you, not your flesh. Thank you.